sometimes I feel like I'm catching on late.
Yeah.
Because, like, people already be hyped on it, and then I be like, damn. Like,
damn, this shit's cool. Like,
yeah.
But then it's like, someone was like, oh, like, this shit came out like 3 years ago. I was like, what? Like, okay.
Or... Do you feel like it's like that with skaters, though?
Yeah.
That's how it was, like, seeing your skating. Like, not until, like, having a skate shop that I, like, was kind of forced to pay attention to more skating and shit.
Yeah, for real.
And so, like, just the algorithm starts showing stuff, and, like,
yeah,
we already, like, support their unity. So, like, just seeing stuff. But then, like, seeing your skating, I'd be like, pretty fast, on point, sick with it, Steve.
Thank you.
So, yeah, that's what attracted me to your skating, for sure.
Thank
your
you.
whole, like, vibe, for sure.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I missed like a bunch of the waves of shit, like because I like wasn't skating for a while, like after high school, like I was just like doing music and like dating this guy and like just kind of like not focused on it, and I only like I got sponsored like in 2020. It was like when Jeff started hooking me up, and that's kind of when I started paying attention to skating again, honestly.
Okay.
Because I like started filming with Chandler for Bottom Feeder. And so like I think like things that are trendy now, like I completely missed like Polar and like early Frog. Like I had no idea. Like I didn't know what the fuck Polar was until like Big Boys came out. Like I'd seen the logo like around, but like yeah, I missed all that shit. Like all the things that are like hella trendy now in skating, like when they were first starting, like missed it. And like I never really watched like any like indie like DIY skate videos. Like I always like just kind of like only watched like what was on Thrasher or like Skateboard Mag like growing up, like because like I didn't know no better. And like I didn't live in a place where like there like Orange County there's hella skaters, but like the scene is just like not really like that. Like there's no black people out there, so like they be treating you hella weird and shit. And
yeah,
so, like,
Orange County is a trip because it's a heavy punk scene there though, right?
Yeah, but it's a bunch of skinheads. Like all my first punk shows were like skinhead punk shows, just like chilling with the Nazis. It's like so crazy.
Yeah, because it's like you like that music.
Yeah.
And you like that vibe of not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
But you got to kick it around motherfuckers who you probably wouldn't kick it with.
Yeah, and then it's like getting in a fight at every show. Like,
For
you
sure,
know.
Right.
But like,
because why though? Why is the fights coming? Because like people looking at you crazy?
Yeah, because they're like, I'm the only one like there, and they're like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I had like a little bit of a safety net because this shit is hella fried. So I used to go to church with this guy who was in this punk band, and I think he was like,
what kind of church though? Like your granny and like shit like that,
like a white ass like non-denominational Christian thing, like
for sure,
New Age Christianity shit, like.
But yeah, you went to church with some dude.
Went to church with this kid Riley, and like he had this band called the Cavities. Like they were hella bad. They all ended up being skinheads, but he was like my homie, and I think he was just confused. Like maybe not anymore, and then maybe he's like on that shit now. But like back then, like he didn't know. So like I would go to see his band and all the other bands, and like it'd be chill with like him and like his friends because I was his friend. But then like anyone else there like be like a problem or some shit. But the music was like pretty fucking good. Like that's the fucked part is like.
Did you play music too though?
I didn't start playing music in bands or anything. Like I had always played music, but I didn't start like actively doing it like publicly till like senior year of high school because I was in like a music program and stuff.
Oh, okay, tight.
Yeah. So like, but before that, like I was in like marching band in like middle school, like early high school, and then like I played guitar like at home.
You play the drums?
I do now, yeah.
Now?
Yeah. I started playing drums like around my senior year too, like picking it up. Like now I play in a couple bands, like playing drums, and then like have my band where I play guitar.
Dude, the drums is a trip.
It's hard.
It is, but it's like, once you get past like the repetition of like where to go with the drum or whatever, it's just so free.
Yeah, for real. It's super, I don't know, it comes natural. It's like drums and like the bass like feel the most like attuned to like your human instinct, like feels the most natural to play. Like I feel like guitar or like piano or something like that, you really got to think about it because there's so many notes. But like having that thing that's like limited and like a little bit more like primitive, you know, like is like really simple. Like you can get technical crazy with it, but like it's really simple things, and it's like those are like the first instruments, you know. It's like drums, and then like things that create like the bass tone and stuff.
Well, yeah, like the frequency of the bass, right?
Yeah,
like
it's like,
the way that shit makes you feel is like definitely hella primitive versus like piano or guitar is like it allows way more room for intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
For like what's to do next, you know, versus like the drums you can just like or the bass you can just hear that. You just need to hear that. Blum, blum, blum. Yeah, you can play like
and then you can feel it like right here, you know. It's like you're feeling your guitar like in your head, like maybe like in your stomach, but like you feel the bass and the drums like right here, you know.
It's the heartbeat.
Yeah, for real.
For sure. How you like playing? Like, do you ever feel like in the drum section like that you're responsible?
Oh yeah, totally.
Right.
No, it's like you're keeping everything together. It's like if you fuck up, everyone else is gonna fuck up. You know. It's like it's the rhythm, the most important thing. Like regardless of the genre or whatever, you know.
Yeah, because I play in this improv band, and like it's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But once we find a groove, it's like, oh, I gotta stick with that groove.
Yeah,
you know?
For real. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice when you can like when you lock in with like a group of people and like see like I don't know. I love playing improvisational, like trying to all match up. It's like the best feeling.
It's a different type of communication.
Yeah, for real. It's nice to like.
Wait, so you take psychedelics too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel you gotta be fried to be thinking about some shit like this.
Yeah. No, totally. Like after high school, like spent a couple years on some hippie shit.
Yeah, well, I still might eat I haven't eaten acid in a while. But
yeah, same. It's been a minute.
I fuck with some shrooms every now and then.
Yeah. I be taking shrooms and like microdose and stuff a little bit.
Hell yeah. Fucking skating now. Back to skating.
Skating.
When did you get your first board? Like when was it just like,
first
all right,
board.
I'm fucking with it. I'm doing this.
10 years old.
Oh damn. So okay.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. So my cousins, we were living in Georgia for a minute, and like my dad's side of the family came out like for Christmas. My cousin got a skateboard, and I saw it like a day early. I thought it was mine, but it turns out it was hers, and I got like a ripstick. And then like that was kind of like the first. I was like, oh, I want a skateboard.
What the fuck? Yeah.
And then randomly like my parents split. We like moved back. My dad takes a minute to come back out, and then he comes. We hang out with him. Like we go meet up with my aunties. They take us to Walmart and like just like want to buy us a bunch of shit. And so me and my little brother got skateboards.
Sick.
And then like from there we was skating the driveway, and then like my dad got us skate lessons for like a couple months, like not that long, like on some chill shit, like mostly to just like teach us like the basics, and then we kind of got over it. And I also don't think he could afford it anymore. And then from there it was raps. So just like obsessed with it.
Skate park was the first zone though, or was it like curb cut, driveway shit? Like
a little bit of both. It'd be like skate park on the weekends, driveway like every other day. Like, but like, but my parents were like, my dad was hella stoked on it. My mom was like pretty cool with it too. And at the time we were like spending the weekends with my dad. So he would just go take us out to skate parks every weekend. Like we'd go to like the old indoor Vans park in Orange, and then he would take us out to LA and like skate all the parks out there. And like, yeah, it was cool.
But you said your dad did skate or he didn't skate?
He didn't skate.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
He was always like, when, I don't know, he like...
I just always got respect for the parents who don't skate or know nothing about skate. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take my kid to go do this shit.
Yeah, like he like hung out with skaters and like was around shit like that, like back in the day, but like, yeah, he's not a skater.
That's it.
Dad is like a mortgage guy.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And what made you come up to the Bay though? Like,
I came up here like, the first time I ever came up here is like right after graduating high school. Me and like all my friends like took a trip. We were coming to like see this band that we were all like obsessed with, and we went to San Francisco, and I just like fell in love with it out there. Like we were staying like downtown, like right at Union Square. I was just walking around there. I didn't even bring a skateboard.
I was about to say, was you skating and shit around the town?
No, like that first trip.
You
that
didn't
was like
bring your board.
No, that was like 2016.
Oh, okay.
And then I would and then like came up for a bunch of festivals and like all this other shit. Had friends out here. My ex-boyfriend was living out here for a little while, like, so I would like come up and see him because we were like doing the long distance thing.
Word.
And then, yeah, I would kind of come up to the Bay like once every year, like just like to do something like for a little bit, like over the summer or some shit. And then I got hooked up with there. Started coming out here like hella, filming for the video for Ruining Skateboarding.
Ruining Skateboarding. Mm-hmm. Do you really feel like you ruining skateboarding?
Do I feel like I'm ruining skateboarding?
I mean, that's the name of the
yeah.
video.
No, absolutely
right?
Not. It's like, I think that...
I definitely don't either.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like Anti-Hero, where it's like, it seems like it could be like the meanest company ever, but like, if you kick it with anybody on the team, they're pretty fucking chill.
Yeah, all the guys are
But then,
nice.
you know, skateboarding is a rough spot though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as nice and conducive as it can be, there is some shit talking. But that's why I like skateboarding, because the shit talking, you kind of like leave it on the court, and then everybody's like, team is their team. So if you're talking shit amongst your team, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Like, it's really like when you get to the fucking, to the curbs, to the ramp, whatever, like who's just busting out, you know?
Yeah, for real. But yeah, just started coming up here to film for the video. I was out here like every other month, and like I had been wanting to move out here, and that was just like more like all the more reason to do it. And then like just got my shit together and came out here.
Tight.
Yeah, I love it.
Did you feel pressure like hooking up with like such a sick ass team and shit?
Like yes and no. Like
okay.
I really had not had like experience with something like that before.
It's the first team.
Yeah, it was the first sponsor, like everything.
Word. That's a trip, man. Because I'm sitting here talking to like Barker about like starting up Shut, or I don't know, like if just being there in the beginning for when like this stuff that's now legendary years down the line. Yeah. And how it was just like, you know, just kind of like how you explained, like I was just up here, got hooked up, just rocking with it. Yeah. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's wild. Like I feel like everyone's kind of got a really similar story, how it all works out. But yeah, it's cool. Like, I don't know. Chandler, like me and Chandler kind of grew up together, like more or less. Like we skated the same local, and like we kind of reconnected like in our adult years. And he was filming Bottom Feeder, and he was like, yeah, like you should. And like I was trying to start skating again because like I didn't have shit to do in the pandemic, like, and like, but I just like wanted other queer people to skate with, you know, because I hadn't had that since I had like come out, and like I loved my friends that I did skate with back home, but like
since you came out to the Bay, or like
no, I came out like as like
queer, okay, for sure.
Yeah. And like we like reconnected, and then he was like, you should film like a part for this video, and I was like, okay, sure, like whatever, like why not? And then I did, and then
Chandler, the homie with the big beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Nakey.
Yeah. Dude, I hate the fact that like
I know the Instagram thing.
The names on Instagram.
Dude, I literally changed my handle back to just like my name because someone pissed me the fuck off the other day. Like hit me with the Instagram handle shit. I was like,
wait, because it was Distortion Pedal, right?
It was, yeah. And I was like, I mean, it's cool, like it's fun, but I'm just like, fuck, dude, like I actually like hate that. Like, I want people to just know me by my name. Like I don't want to like
real shit.
I can't do it no more.
I fuck with that.
It's
fuck with that.
When a random
I'm gonna keep
person,
it real. When I seen you, I kind of had you confused for Keen.
Oh.
Is that how you say their name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember like, Keen, and you're like, no, Marie.
No. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all both hella sick. Y'all both rip. I fuck with both y'all style, but like, cool. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever...
We look hella similar.
I don't know if I've ever even met them before either. I think it's just like the Instagram like shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You two would get along. They're the best.
Their handle is hella sick right now too, Keen Cables.
Yeah, just straight up name. Like it's so cool. Yeah. Like, no, it's funny because that happens like so much, you know, like because we do look kind of similar. We skate kind of similar. Like, you know, but it's hella funny. It's especially funny like like sometimes like some little white kid will come up to me at the skate park and be like, are you Keen Cables? And I'll just say yeah to fuck with him. He's on some fried shit.
Dude, yeah, that's sick. You guys like, I fuck with the whole crew. Just the dynamic of Yeah, like calling it ruining skateboarding, but it looks like you guys are having hella fucking fun, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Super.
and always hella nice and respectful. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's like, it's just interesting to see like Jeff and like his trajectory. I remember I got the first hand painted like 10 boards.
That's what's up. Wow.
Cause it was like some backyard party and it was like some art show, and I remember being there and I was drunk as hell and I was just like being a total dick. Like,
damn.
I was just like walking around the party like, I was like, I'm a lesbian, y'all, like, what's up? It's just like, I remember Jeff just looking and being like, hungry. I was like, what's up? Let me get one of those boards. He like gave me a board and I was just like, oh, this is nice. And I was just like, and I got that board forever.
Hell yeah. That's cool. Yeah,
it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I love the name Ruining Skateboarding. I always thought that it was like, it's so funny because it's like, I feel like to some people in skating that like is the perception, you know, and it's like they're not about it. Like, you know, people got hella hate in their heart, and it's like, that shit is just like, it's like, I don't know, like we're all like some punks. Like you know, it's like you just match them, you know, like you just call them on their bullshit, like right to their face, and then it's like we put out a sick ass video and people like it. Like it's like
because like where do you find the balance, right? Because for me, that's why I say I like skateboarding in the shit talking aspect, because like I grew up like snapping on people and shit like that or whatever, making jokes, but sometimes it goes a little too far.
Yeah.
But like in skateboarding, if you like crewed up and there's all homies and even like, you know, the shit talk can only go so far.
Exactly.
But like, I wonder, like, do you feel like you get more shit talked? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I feel like it's kind of been like the same my whole life, honestly. Like, because like growing up, like, took me a while to get good. And then I was like the only black kid like at the skate parks growing up.
Word.
So like. Did
you always had a Jerry curl swinging on them? Because that can make them hate too. You feel me?
Yeah, for real. And like people would like, for real.
Nah,
for real.
People be hating on the nice hair. You feel me? They be like, damn, why is curl on me like that?
Yeah,
damn,
for real.
why they curl like that? Oh shit.
Yeah.
And they got the tricks. Whoa.
Yeah, people be tripping. No, but like. Yeah, I feel like growing up, like I always got vibed out. Like, had no friends that skated. Like, I didn't have any friends that skated that I like went to school with, or there was like in my neighborhood. And then like the kids that I would see at the skate park, like were just not fucking with me like at all. So like I would literally just be skating with my little bro. Like, it's just me and him for years. Like, and then like, the scene like in HB is like all those like
just bros,
just like white surfer skater dudes.
Speak on it. I mean, because everybody's fucking path in skateboarding is different. You know what I mean? And growing up, how you grow up in this world is tailored to your own skin, your own body, your own mindset. You know what I mean? So like, it's just a trip for me though to see like how y'all are pulling y'all's weight, you know, in terms of like their unity and a crew surrounding. Yeah. Just because skateboarding already is this punk thing in itself. Like it never was like in the beginning. It never seemed to me like it was so like, oh yes, so cool that you do this. Like great, you know, like felt like it was like this underground like that's
no
so
one thought
nasty.
That shit was,
like why are you skating and doing all that shit? You know,
for real.
And so now it hit this like, oh, it's the best thing. Yeah, it's in the Olympics, right? But then there's this crew who like queer people get hated on regardless. You know what I mean? So then like to be popping up in the skate scene and doing your thing, of course there's gonna be some hate. So then like finding y'all's fit, like just make it's like, yeah, we're ruining it. What? You know? But then y'all are like having hella fun. So
exactly.
Like,
and like everyone on the team like rips too, you know? It's like everyone's
so it's like, yeah, what do you really like if you're hating then you're just like on some weak shit.
Yeah, it's like most of the people on the team, like we're all people that have been skating like our whole lives. Like it's not even like, because now there's like a new wave of like queer skaters that like are just getting into it and shit, and like it's so dope, like so cool to see like all these new faces and like new types of people in skating. But like most of us on the team are people that have been skating like since we were like kids, like for real. So it's like
you said you got your board at 9 years old.
You know what I mean? It's like we all like seen everything, like we all like grew up with this shit, like, you know, and like we had to do it like in the fucking closet, you know? It's like it's funny that I think a lot of people don't realize that like we've all been skaters and like are like oh shit, like okay, like we actually like know what's up. Like we're all a bunch of skate nerds. Like
yeah,
you know, it's like me and Chandler always nerd out about like anti-hero shit. We love those videos. Like Keen used to skate for like that brand Friendship for a while, like back in the day, like and like been you know, like making videos from like all kinds of shit. Like Marby been like filming like forever, like been like biggest skate nerd ever. It's like I think like a lot of people don't realize that like not like we love this shit just as much as everyone else does. Like
for sure.
You know, like this.
Well,
like,
if you're paying attention, if you got two eyes, you can see. You can see the tricks, the level of passion, the sweat, the tears. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, some like people always gonna hate. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, are they just doing that trick or doing that trick? But it's like a lot of people who saying that shit can't even like anybody who I feel like anybody who's hating on somebody's trick selection can't do half of the shit of the person that they're hating on.
No,
you know?
dead ass.
Whether it's even like simple kickflip up and down a curb type shit. You know, so like But I feel like that all feeds into the machine of industries in general. People talking shit on the internet and shit like that. You know what I mean?
They love it.
But like, it seems like there's some heavy camaraderie amongst crew.
Yeah.
To be able to, like you said, come out and do more of just being more who you want to be. You know what I mean? Where they be transitioning and all that. You know what I mean? So it's really like beautiful to see, honestly. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
You gotta love to hate shit, you know, and everybody loves to hate things. You know what I mean? But I feel like hating on shit is cool, like when you just like cracking jokes and woo woo, but like when it comes down to it, you gotta let motherfuckers just be who the fuck they want to be. You know
dead ass. Yeah, for real.
And me, I just like to ask hella questions and shit. So I just be like, what's it really like? You know what I mean? Like,
for real.
You know what I mean? That's because we all gotta learn from each other.
Period. I agree.
But gotta give a big ass shout out to Jim.
Yeah, shout out to Jim.
Because Jim, I feel like, has been on the forefront of just being like, nah, you can be who you want to be and make a living off of it. Just stay creative, you know, and don't be showing no hate. You know what I mean?
I mean, he been on that shit since day one.
For sure.
Too, you know, it's like all the like the clan board graphic and like it's like he was a punker back in the day. Like I had a lot of good conversations with him about like the type of shit that he's seen and like, you know, it's like he really been on this shit, like sticking up for people, like putting people on, like trying to make things happen, like for anybody and everybody, like his whole life. Like that dude really cares about people, and it you can see it, you know. And, and I appreciate him.
Yeah, Jim is the man.
Yep.
Like I'm hella stoked on like skate shop day, like him.
Yeah.
And the way that Deluxe like just goes all out for skate shop day is so fucking sick. And like Chris Narako and shit.
Yeah, for real. All the collabs are sick. I love the skate shop day stuff. That's cool.
Did you have any favorite skate shops growing up?
Nah, all the skate shops in my town were mean to me.
Oh,
they
for
didn't
real?
fuck with me. Yeah, it's like we grew up going to like Zoomies and Active because we didn't know about like, you know, normal skate shops. Like,
Zoomies is like,
that's some Orange County shit, you know?
Word.
But then like, my local in Huntington Beach, they did not fuck with me.
For real?
Yeah, nah. They're all a bunch of Nazis. Like,
oh shit!
Like they got hella shit in the shop. People like don't even realize it's hella funny.
Is
like,
a little cutty like?
Yeah, so like some of the dudes there are chill. Like it's so funny. Like I got into some beef with them a couple of years ago because I was like, you know that kid like Gifted Hater.
That's a real person?
That's a real dude.
What?
Yeah. I was in one of his videos and I was like shit talking like one person at the shop that I didn't fuck with, and then just like the shop in general, like the
Wait,
vibe.
hold up, like that person, because I mean when I say real person, I know it's like a person, but like they be outside and shit.
Yeah, he
like
be outside
skating around and
he
shit.
He skates for Sci-Fi.
For real?
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean by I don't be knowing shit about like the new and current shit. All I know is that Break Free, we fucks with you, first of all. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn, Gifted Hater came at you crazy?
No,
they come at people crazy, I guess, all the time, right?
He's the homie. I was in his video and like all the dudes like I guess got mad at me for like talking shit like in his video because he got like hella subscribers. His videos are mad popular on YouTube and shit. So like people were like I found out from a friend, they're like, oh yeah, all the guys at the shop are pissed at you. And I was like, what? I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
I was like, I'm just telling the truth. Like, they treat me weird, like, for no reason. Like, then they only started fucking with me after I got sponsored, like, you know?
Oh, what, and just start, like, posting your shit and shit
Not
like
even
that,
posting, just, like, they only started, like, treating me like a human once they realized that I was good at skating. Like before that, it was just like they vibe me out, like they never do nothing. Like I go in there, spend money, like they don't give shit. And then as soon as I got sponsored, which is hella funny, like once I get sponsored and don't need it is when they like try to hook me up, like be chill. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like it's just some fake shit.
I mean, you feel me?
Yeah.
Your experiences is your experiences. And it ain't got nothing against that. You know what I mean? And yeah, this is.
But shout out a
safe space, brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
Or, wait.
Sister.
See, hey, I ain't gonna lie.
You all good though.
That's something I did want to ask, but I don't really try to make someone an ambassador for everybody. But like, is there something that like you do want homies to know? Because it's like I said, like skateboarding is something where we talk shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes it may be like a way, because there's old ways of thinking, right? And then you come into understanding like, I don't hate nobody, but I was thinking a certain way. And then it's like getting into how to actually like address your homies who are different and not like you, and they think different about themselves. And it's just like, all right, like where do I find myself? And I figure it's just like kind of like, as long as you're not being disrespectful, like blatantly disrespectful, then like
it's like if you
slipping up and shit.
Yeah, just like be respectful. And like I think like the thing is like when you mess something up, like not like, I don't know, it's more annoying when someone like wants to be like overly apologetic and like get in their feelings about it. It's like just move on, like say you're sorry, move on, do better, you know, like let it stick in your brain. Because it's like when you sit and harsh on it, it makes someone sit there and think about it like over and over again. It's like,
and then you start going into psychology, and it's not really that deep, right?
Yeah, it's not that deep. Like,
for sure.
I think like most people aren't gonna trip too hard. Like, it's like try to be patient, you know. Like we try to be patient, and it's like you gotta just like, okay, like I fucked up. Like, all right, well, sorry. How can I fix it? Okay, and then just like go from there, you know.
Yeah, because sometimes I got some homies that like don't really trip. But there's people who trip for them more. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And sometimes that kind of makes me awkward because I'm like, okay, like, I get it, like, I'm fucking up, but like, you coming at me like I'm trying to be disrespectful. It's just
it's like, that's not it.
They're not really tripping. So, and I know that they want it to be corrected and stuff like that, but in mid-conversation, sometimes just the pronouns that we grew up using normally just kind of come to.
Yeah, I mean, shit, like, I'm, like, not the best at it, you know? It's like, I be fucking up, like, it's like, we all got shit to learn, like, this shit's been around for a while, but, like, to a lot of people, it is still new, like, it is still something they're, like, unfamiliar with, because it's, like, you know, it's, like, it's not shit you get exposed to in school. Most of our parents aren't exposing us to, like, these type of things and these people. It's, like, so it's, like, we only learn about this shit in our adult years, and, like, being able to retain information and stuff gets harder.
It's harder and harder because it's a trip you say that, because I'm a history buff on my own time. Yeah, like I go through history for my personal reasons to try to figure shit out. Yeah, and like a lot of the levels of knowledge that I unlock for myself, I'm like, God damn, like all the time that I spent going towards this, to even try to explain it to somebody for a little bit, I'm frying myself out because I'm like, I don't even know if everything I know is like fact checked, everything. Boom, boom.
Exactly. You'd be forgetting if you actually like remembering it right or like whatever.
But I remember I went to the sex museum in New York, and there was some crazy exhibits just about like the orangutans and like just how like interchanging sexes and just like all these different animals that like didn't even need a partner to become pregnant, and just like certain organisms and shit that do that. I'm like, dude, that's tied into like today too, you know what I mean? And it's just like, period. So like I respect people who like take the time to like dive into like the actual like knowledge of just figuring out who you are when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, we're all, I don't know, everyone's been like, there's been all kinds of people the way there is now, like forever, you know? It's like,
for sure.
It's crazy.
For sure. The history of like human anatomy and where humans roam and how they navigate themselves and everything is just like vast. Yeah, for real. You don't really have time to like hate and shit. But like in skateboarding, I just felt like there's gonna be some haters, and they may be gifted.
Yeah, right? Yeah. There's always gonna be some haters.
Shit, you always gotta watch yourself though, you know, because sometimes there's a motherfucker who's gonna be like, nah, I ain't going for it. You feel me? I'll fire on your ass when I see you type shit.
Nah, dead ass. Like you still gotta pay attention to the haters a little bit. Sometimes they're right, you know? Like so like sometimes like they like checking you on some shit, like for real. You know,
That's
it's like
real. That's
like
real.
this was mid, like and then you look at it and you're like, you know, this was mid. Like, it's fucked. Like, let me, like, I don't know. Let me do better. You know?
Straight up.
It's like it pushes you sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's like, nah, like, fuck you. Like, I'm on my shit. Like, you just don't get it. But, like, sometimes.
Bro, have you ever had to, like, fire on somebody, like, at a park or something for just coming at you crazy?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Damn. I mean, we don't need no specifics for sure either. But
all
like,
the time. Like, even now. Like, it's like, you know, it's like, it definitely, it happens. Like, all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It happens, like, at the skate park. It happens at work. Like, yeah, all over the place. You know, it's like, that's just.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you say where you work at and shit. It's like probably a bunch of fucking.
Yeah, I work like on
just,
Valencia. Just like all the fucking weird, like, techie transplants. Like, it's crazy. Like, as someone who is a transplant too, it's like it's just funny. Like it's all like the white people in tech that like got money. Like hella weird people out there. Most of them are pretty chill, but
does this drive your skating? You think?
What?
You know, like just all the shit, just dealing with.
Oh yeah,
you know.
No,
what I mean?
Totally. I mean, like,
because like I find passion in your skating. I think that's like one of the things that definitely. Whenever I see your clips, I'm boom repost it because I'm like,
thank you.
I don't really see what everybody else is reposting and shit, but I know like I look up to like Quarter Snacks, you feel me, and like the Drunk Drawer on the Bible, and just like, you know, other websites that just keep sick skating in rotation for anybody who's scrolling or anybody who's clicking somewhere, you know what I mean? And so I'm constantly like, oh, I felt that, you know, boop, repost, you know?
I appreciate that,
and like, before even sitting down knowing you or really knowing any backstories or anything, you know what I'm saying? The skating speaks for itself.
Thank you.
So I'm just wondering, too, like, is that like a part of, like, you know, what keeps you going with the skating and shit?
Yeah, totally. I mean, like, I feel like growing up, like middle school and high school, like the only thing I would ever say when someone asked me like what I wanted to do is like be a pro skater, which is like hella funny because it was something that like I gave up on it for a long time, like because I didn't think I was good enough and I didn't like put that much. I put so much work into skating like as a kid, and then like just kind of lost interest and then came back and like. Now it's actually something that like is actually possible. Like, you know, it's like I could actually like, I think I probably could go pro, you know, like, and I'm like, so.
That's a trip because when I look at the lineup and I know sometimes it's the mix up of you and Keen or whatever, but I already thought you was pro. But maybe because of the board, of her board already and stuff, you know, but like the way that things is working out over there, it seems like, yeah, it should happen for sure.
Thank you.
You know
I mean, it's definitely, I'm working towards it, you know? It's like...
just keep getting them clips for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep getting them clips because that's another thing too is like that mindset. Sometimes I think Jade's folks of thinking like, oh, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Or
I'm not even tripping about...
homies come in being like, you supposed to be pro, and then they're like, all that type of shit too, you know? But like, just keep ripping for sure.
That's the goal. It's like, I don't know, that's not the type of like reinforcement I need, you know. It's like I but no, the haters and the weird shit like that definitely fuels me. It's like I'm a type of person that like I only really like find like fruit and like fulfillment from something if I know I worked super hard at it. Like I feel like accomplishment like through like the struggle and through challenge. Like that's like the type of shit I grew up on. Like it's like. We grew up broke, like fucking grew up in weird ass places where people didn't like black people. Like, and
so
like
both your parents black?
My mom and my dad is white.
Oh shit.
Yeah, mixed.
Okay.
And
it's a trip on how those dynamics could differ, you know?
Yeah, it's a trip.
Like, because at first I thought you were saying your mom was white and your dad was black.
And a white dad.
White dad and black mom. So yeah, that...
The rare combo.
It is.
It's usually the other way around.
It is, you know, but even just the other way around, that dynamic is just different than like seeing a black woman with a white man in the streets and then mixed kids and then just how people would treat that behind the cash register, in the grocery store, at the gas station, just getting out of the fucking car somewhere, motherfuckers just looking like, what the fuck y'all looking at?
For real. So it's like I spent my whole life with people telling me that my shit is wrong or, you know, I got some shit. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's always, I was not a popular person, like, growing up. It's like, people didn't fuck with me. Like, I was, like, a nerdy little kid, like, Fucking, it was weird. We moved around a bunch. Like, I didn't know how to, like, interact with people, like, for super long time. Like, and, like, so it's like, I just had to, like, really was just forced to be on my own shit. It's like, my moms didn't want us, like, out hanging out with people after school. It's like, we was, like, at school, at the house. Like, on the weekends, like, with the family or, like, doing our own thing.
And then, all right, like, just on some homie shit that I'm just, like, curious, you know? We don't gotta keep this in or not, but at this time, like, of already dealing with your livelihood or just, you know, growing up and like how your household situation is, it's like figuring out your sexuality, like, it's like fucking with your head, or like you can't really tell nobody.
Yeah, it took me like so long to figure it out. It's like I feel like I like knew in like middle school, but like I was like in church and Christian and like thought I believed that shit and like repressed myself until like late high school. It was when I like started to like actually like accept it and like.
So wait, did you like go through like getting girlfriends and shit? And
I mean like I still date girls like.
Okay, so but, for sure. But like it was another part of your brain was like, I don't know, I'm gonna try some other shit too.
Yeah. Like I didn't.
I'm just asking,
crazy.
just like,
no, you're good.
You
like,
feel me, like.
Yeah, but yeah, like I've just always had to like prove myself and like. But most of the time, it's like, it's for me. It's like, I want to know that I can accomplish something, you know? And it's like, I want to like, I want to put my all into everything. Cause it's like, I don't feel like I actually did something unless it took everything in my power to actually do it, you know? Like that, if it's something that I care about, something creative, like something.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
A Leo? Okay. Yeah, I don't really know too much about that shit. I only know a couple signs, so yeah.
We love to be the best. That's the thing.
I had a homie that was a Leo, and he was definitely like he was strong headed for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's funny because I think like a general perception for Leos is that like big ego and like think that like they think that they're shit, but it's like no, it's like we need to prove to ourselves that we're the shit.
That's like, what's up. That's a good. That's a good way to put it.
It's like I don't think I'm the shit at all. You know, it's like I'm gonna work my ass off so that I know it, and then if someone else see it, like, you know, that's up to them.
I think that's what I'm starting to take from like the whole like sign shit is that like like the shit you read in the back of the newspaper or like the memes you catch on to, like they might sound good and shit, but like I kind of look at the finite things that like about signs of certain people, because then it's like, okay, like that seems more of constructive like thought process behind a lineup of these people who are deemed under this star structure or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, I can kind of understand that, you know, but like the whole like, money is coming your way this week because like your shoes is tied 2 times to the left because you're a Virgo, and then the Taurus is in your moon sign. I'm just like, wow, whatever. You know
I mean, it's like all the different placements are like the things that affect people's like personality and like stuff like that. It's like you have to like look at someone's birth chart to like see like. But it's like it's crazy. It's so much. Like I'm on that shit, but it's like I spent a lot of time learning about that shit. And like it's like it's just if you're not fucking with it, like it's not worth it. Like let some shorty tell you about it. You know,
it's like
I don't know.
For sure, crazy. For sure. Hey, so y'all didn't travel. Y'all didn't been around, right? Like
all over the place.
Did y'all go to France?
I didn't go to France with them, but they did. Like last year.
Have you been overseas ever?
I did. We went out to Copenhagen and then we went to Berlin.
Okay. Yeah. Did you go to Copenhagen while it was like the party?
Yeah, we went for the open.
Open?
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
Yeah.
Did you go to Christiania? Did you hit the Pusher Street?
No, I didn't do that.
Like the street where they had all the hash and shit?
Like we were like outside of Christiania and then like it literally was getting busted as we were going in.
Bro.
Because it happens like that.
Sis.
you can say bro.
Nah, bro. That's another one. Boom. Bro and dude is like. Yeah, because I call my mama bro.
Yeah, not dead ass. Yeah. I'm shit, same. Like,
you feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, well, my Dukes is, you feel me? RP, but I'm saying like, anybody. I call anybody bro, you know? But anyways. That shit is no fucking joke. Yeah.
The hash out there is good.
Yeah, the hash, I smoke hella hash now because of going out there. Yeah. But like them getting busted and all that shit.
Oh, it's crazy.
So like, all right, little story time about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about me right now.
Tell me.
Nah, I went out there for the open one year and the homie Room, shout out to Room. he like set up fucking Copenhagen for us so sick. Like we built this shit called Bunk Bed City, and it was like off kind of the beaten trail from Christiania. Christiania was the hub, but like we would like go and like get bikes. Did y'all get bikes when y'all got there?
Yeah.
But like, how'd y'all get the bikes?
We were at like some fucking.
Did y'all rent them or did y'all just?
We rented them.
Okay, because you feel me. It was crazy how how we got the bikes. You just kind of find a bike, get pushing. You got niggas be having bikes with a baby seat on it. And it's like, nigga, where you get that bike from? I'm like, oh, nigga, I don't know. I just got the bike.
I just grabbed it.
Boom, boom. So we all like hella deep going to this back cuddy zone, big ass warehouse where it's just like fucking 16 beds.
Yeah.
And we were just hella deep, and that's where we stayed at the whole time we was there.
Okay.
And like Rune just like laced us up. You know what I mean? Like he had us like just hooked up with everything you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but like just a place to stay. Like hooking us up with like spots to get food for cheap, like Pusher Street. Like we didn't even have to really go down there. Like he made sure we was all cool, you know?
For real.
But like one night at this warehouse, because the warehouse we were staying in, it was a fat ramp, like like vert ramp. If you look at like some old Christiania Open videos, Pink Stone Cookies, it's like when Raven is skating this big ass tall ramp.
Yeah, I know that.
So in that footage, on the other side of that ramp,
was where the bunk beds were.
And it wasn't even like that until he knew that we was all coming. We went out there hella deep. Okay. I'm talking about like 15 deep just from SF. Yeah. And it was homies who like Fernando, Bismarck, and Jacopo. Like they were already out here and they were like going back out there. So it was just like we just going deep, you know? Yeah. And fucking so the bunk beds was right there, that ramp was right there, and on the other side of that ramp was like an event space. Okay. And so Rune was like, we're gonna have a show. You're gonna perform out there, you know? Like, So the whole time I'm like smoking hella hash and shit, and I'm like skating, and we doing the whole Copenhagen Open shit. But in the back of my head, I'm like, man, when the fucking this party gonna be? And I keep trying to see like, when should I get on? Woo woo. And Rune's like, don't worry, like the last day, woo woo, big show. Yeah. So now I'm all fucking fried, but like it's the last day, and like the fucking contest is going off, whatever, and then I performed. And I'm like getting tired even thinking about how long that day was now. So then I walked back from the ramp back to Christiania just like cooked. Because after that party, they only party a certain amount of time because of the lights and all that. So they having this fat like huge metal fest. Damn. That's like right outside. It's just madness. Copenhagen is just so
it's
sick.
Crazy.
You know,
if
you got time to stay on your feet and you can make it, and your toes don't hurt that bad, you'll have a fucking great time.
Yeah,
you know?
No, it's lit.
Boom, this story goes a little bit further.
Tell me.
I keep walking, I walk back to Christiania. I get back to Christiania, and was A-List there when you went? The skate shop? Oh, you didn't even go inside. Because they got a whole ramp in there. Oh, okay. Wonderland, whatever, boom. I'm trying to just get back to that zone, because it's just the homies gonna pop up, whatever. I like pass out on the grass because Copenhagen is nice like that.
It is nice like that.
Wherever the fuck you really want.
Yeah, for real.
But in Christiania, for sure. I'm passing out, and then I'm like, open my eyes, and I just see the police just walking through with they just busting everybody, busting down all the tables, and I'm just like in a just hash stupor, just long day, like, oh wow, the place is being raided, and then just like pass back out. I open my eyes again. They just got bags of fucking hash just walking out. I'm just like, wow, like this is crazy. And I'm just like, if I was anywhere else, I probably would be getting wrapped up too, because they just like swooping the whole shit, right? Yeah, dead ass. No, they just dead ass just go to that zone, bust all these people for selling hash. Yep. It's just like,
it's fried.
Copenhagen is sick. All right, so where else did you go outside of Copenhagen?
We were in Copenhagen for a week. Berlin for a week.
But then that's the only overseas trip?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been nowhere else. I think I'm gonna like
New York trips though too, right?
Yeah. Been out to New York a bunch. I love it.
And so is there some parts coming out or what?
Yeah. We're working on a video right now, like with the Flow Kids, Peach Fuzz. It's coming out like this month or next.
Working on that.
Yeah. We had the ad in the Bible or whatever.
Word.
So that's coming out. That's like mostly for the Flow Kids, but I'm gonna have a little bit of footage, and then me and Jeff are both filming parts for a video that come out later in the year.
Sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Any advice for somebody
that you think is going through
what you might have been going through coming up, you know? Because skateboarding don't owe us shit, you know? But I'm starting to realize it's a difference between on board, off board, like, you know, but the human being that's on the board, you know? And like, it's all like, it all ties in together and shit, you know?
Shit. I mean, it's like just some cliche shit, but just stay on your own shit, you know? It's like when you get wrapped up in like what other people are doing and like what other people are focused on, like pulls you away from what you actually like should be doing, you know? It's like if those things align with what you want to do, it's like go out, like find some people to do it with for sure, but like just I don't know, don't be doing shit for nobody else, like, you know, like you gotta live for yourself. Like,
I feel that, man, because eventually motherfuckers who you feel like you want to kick it with will gravitate to your, you know what I mean? To your energy.
Exactly.
And then you can decide, like, do I want to stay on my own shit or do I want to link with these motherfuckers for a little bit,
exactly. Like, do I want to, like, contribute to this thing or whatever? You know, it's like, and, like, I don't know. It's like, queer people need to move to big cities, you know? It's like being out in them small towns, like, it's hard. It's hard to fucking find community and find people that can help you, like, feel comfortable enough to, like, really be yourself and figure your shit out. Like once I started doing that, like once I like got a car and like was able to go drive places, like being in like a city, a bigger city, like where there's community, like pockets of queer people, it's like just like gotta focus on that. Like there's so many people out there. I got so many friends online that just like live in some buttfuck town in like fucking Missouri or some shit that like just like ain't got nobody, you know? And it's like you gotta go be around your people.
Hell yeah, that's one thing. When There in Unity got clicked in with Deluxe, it just like boom. I was like, damn, some fucking kid in the middle of America who like don't got nobody, no type of representation for what the fuck they feeling, like, you know what I mean? No like no obscene, not, you know, where
it's like they about to see that shit in the Zoomies, you know?
Like, and it's pretty rad. It's cool. Just like, okay, finally somebody understands that the stuff that I'm thinking in my head ain't what's being shown to me 24/7. You know?
Period.
And that's one thing that I definitely liked about it. I mean, that's why when I seen that keyboard come in, I was like hanging that up for sure. You know?
For real.
Like that came in the order that. Like we ordered that, you know what I mean? It's not like that got given to us, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck that, I'm hanging this one up. It's just sick, you know?
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
For sure. Hopefully she'll come and sit down too.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, I just respect it, man. I respect the punk attitude because skateboarding is punk, you know? But then it's also like the respectability of just humans just want to be who the fuck they want to be.
Yeah, period.
You know what I mean? So at Break Free, we fucks with y'all.
Cool. Hell yeah, we fuck with y'all too.
We fucks with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right. Mondays and Tuesdays, we rolling.
I was going to say, this could be your first interview. You do the intro at the end.
Oh, yeah, no. I forgot. Yeah, we got Marie from There in Unity Skateboards. Holla at us!
Intro at the end.
I was waiting, but I was like, I'm not going to interrupt. I never really introduced.
I was like, damn, you just hopped right in, huh?
Yeah.